All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. If you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting, the best in the business. I would call them. And
everybody needs a roof.
As Gene always says, everyone needs a roof. 1-800-NEW-ROOF, easy to remember. And they are from Pittsburgh, #1 in Pittsburgh. So give them a call. Ireland Contracting, 1-800-NEW-ROOF. Give us a call right now on the Borders and Borders hotline, 412-575-2600. What should the Pirates do moving forward? That's what I want to know from you guys out there. Let's go out to, well, we're going to go out to Gator out in Carnegie. Gator, what's up, man?
Yeah, well, I just have an opinion about the detail about the pitching of the Pirates.
Go ahead.
I think they waste too much time between each pitch, and these batters can read them, what they're going to throw. And I see it in, I'm not even playing baseball, but I know what they're going to throw with all this time they're wasting, you know.
Gator, hey, I was so optimistic about that phone call. Thanks for calling in here. I don't, because your name is Gator. I just like the name. If you can call yourself Gator.
Gator disappointed?
Well, I don't know. I can't read the pitches. I mean, I think we're reading too much into it. They're just not good pitchers. They're not major league pitchers. I don't want to say they're not good pitchers. I'm done.
June 4th. I'll agree with Gator to this extent. I see a lot of Pirate pitchers who work too slowly, and it doesn't seem. I know the Ray Searage and Clint Hurdle and Neil Huntington do not want them to work slowly. In fact, it's been proven by some kind of clinical study that the faster you work, the more difficult it is for the hitter to adjust. So it's to your benefit to work fast, but pitchers refuse to do it. Some, it seems to me, are just aware that the camera is on them and they're going to get as much airtime as they can. You
know, I mean, I get that they are working slowly and you can throw off the hitter by working fast, but I also think, you know, as a golfer, you want to, you know, maybe get your mind straight and not worry about the hitter.
While you're getting your mind straight, the hitter is getting his mind straight.
He is,
well.
But
when you're golfing, nobody else is messing with you.
Yeah, the only thing I disagree with Gator is I don't think that they're reading the pitches. I think it might give the hitter a better chance at getting more prepared, but I don't think it helps them read what they're throwing.
I don't think you know, all hitters are guess hitters. If they tell you they're not, they're lying. And, you know, they just go through the possibility. They go through more possibilities the more time you give them. I'll just say that.
All right, thanks, Gator. Hopefully you call back again. Let's go out to John out in Carrick. What's up, John? How you doing?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Thanks for calling.
My question is about the TV contracts and the Pirates' ownership being that profitable, that if nobody went to the games, they would still be one of the more profitable teams. Is that true?
No.
No. They need, you know, they need attendance. I mean, you know this better than I do. When you look at their
the Pirates
payroll
TV
right
contract is in the lower half. They're not making a ton of money from TV. They're making good money from national TV and national digital platforms and that kind of thing, and revenue sharing and this and that. But the local TV contract is not doing the Pirates a lot of favors. Yeah, and that local TV contract is up, and it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, you would think that it would be, you know, the way the Pirates are playing right now, it would be in favor of AT&T if they're trying to work out a deal. Well, AT&T Sports Pittsburgh, is that what it's called? Yeah. They need programming. Yeah, they do. And the Pirates get good ratings. More people prefer to watch the Pirates on TV, obviously, than go to the ballpark. So it's important. I always thought that the Pirates could get more money out of whoever that was, Root Sports or whoever happened to own it at the time. But the Pirates are always seem to be satisfied with what they get. All right, back out to the phone lines. We're going to go out to Paul out in Oil City. What's up, Paul? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Good, thanks for calling. Paul.
Yeah, listen, a bunch of us up here, we always watch from the Oil City Eagles Club, and, you know, the Eagles Club guys think they know all the baseball, but here's the bottom line.
They do.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Eagles Club up in Oil City.
Yeah, there's a lot of excuses coming from, you know, Glass and you guys and all that. The bottom line is we have a manager who's a great-grandfather, but he's not a manager. We need a manager who will change. Get somebody in there who's got some fire in them. Get somebody in there who's going to get everything out of these players.
You know what? I think Hurdle does get everything out of these players. I think he was doing a pretty good job of what was going on with the Pirates. I mean, I disagree. Even if a guy with fire comes in there, and Hurdle does have that, I mean, I think he motivates guys. But even if you bring someone else, that's not going to make them – I don't know if it's going to bring anything out more in the players right now. I think it's about the players on the field, not the manager or whoever's managing or whoever's coaching third base. I think it's about the players.
But here's the thing. Without change, there will be no change.
Well, I think the change...
It's pretty profound right there, Paul.
Well, you know, I think the change needs to happen at the top. I mean, that's the only way that we're going to see winning baseball again.
Okay.
And I mean top ownership. I mean
I know.
General manager or whatever. All right, where are we going to go here? Pirate, let's go out to Ken out in Clairton. What's up, Ken? Ken, you there?
Well, he brings Rodriguez in, he gives up the home run.
Ken, you're on. Ken out in Clairton. Ken!
Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, man, I was just ready to hang up on you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, and thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
In the scheme of things, who has the final pitch?
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Do you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
That
was an easy one.
Oh, but you know what? Nick from Penn Hills is going to save the day because everyone from Penn Hills saves the day. My hometown. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Rich, this is Nick, Tony's son.
Hey,
Tony's my son.
Nick.
Hey,
Nick.
you know, tell you what, Rich, me and you are probably the last two guys in Penn Hills that like the Pirates. So first of all,
Probably your son, though, too.
He bailed out at Christmas time, okay? The biggest problem goes back to the off season. You didn't get any free agents, okay? And now you got this Dallas Keuchel floating around there. You know they're not going to sign him, okay? And it just gets, where does it end? You know what I mean? And I went down there Friday, my wife and I had a beggar to go. And we enjoyed ourselves. We stayed for a whole 5 innings, okay, because that's all I get her to stay.
Nick, you're still buying tickets?
You know what? Tony got them on StubHub.
All right, well, that's buying them.
But at least we're buying them,
Oh, yeah.
But, the pitching, this pitching was vastly overrated in the off season. There was no margin for error. And
Yeah.
you know what? The error is there. You know what I mean?
Thanks a lot, Nick. And I think you could say that a lot about every position. There was no margin for error. I think that's the biggest thing with this year's team.
Well, that's true. I mean, I don't know if they were overrated. I mean, they came out of the gate. The starting pitching was the best in both leagues, so they couldn't have really been overrated. The problem was they got hurt. Archer went on the DL. Tyon went on the DL. Williams went on the DL. Keller went on the DL. I mean, that's a hard way to win.
But you know what, Nick? Your first point was your best point. If you don't spend any money, you're going to probably be in this position. And the Pirates just don't spend any money. They blame it on being a small market team. Nutting is one of the richest guys around. Maybe if he would, what's that saying? If you spend money, you're going to make money, right?
That's what we've been saying on this show for 25 years.
Yeah. Have you been doing this show for 25
No,
years?
I've been doing it for about 11, but it's been on a long time.
Yeah, it's been on a long time. All right, well, we're going to take a break. Back with more of your phone calls. Maybe some of your tweets coming up next. Stay right there.